In this video, looking at BMAT 2020, Section 2, Question 16. So we have 4 different graphs here, and we have to find which two do not intersect, from y equals 2x minus 1, y equals 1 minus x squared, y equals 1 minus x all squared, and then y equals 2 minus x. So how should we go about finding out which do not intersect? Well, the easiest way is probably going to be just to sketch them out on a quick axis and see which ones don't overlap. So let's start with our first graph here, y equals 2x minus 1. What is that going to look like on our axes? So it would look something like this. We're going to cross the y-axis at minus 1. It's going to be a straight line pointing in this direction. If we do the same thing for y equals 1 minus x squared, that's going to look something like this. So it's an upside down x squared graph. That's the minus gradient, crossing the x-axis at 1. So it's going to look something like that. Next is our y equals 1 minus x all squared, so that'll look something a bit like this. And then finally 2 minus x. So we're going to cross the y-axis at 2, and it's going to be a minus x graph. So these are all our graphs on our axes here. Now we just have to find the ones that do not intersect. So which two are those going to be? Well, we can see that our blue graph here and our yellow graph here do not touch. There's no intersection in either of these graphs. So that corresponds to 2 and 4. So we can say that graphs 2 and 4 do not intersect, and so our final answer is E. Now another way to do this would be to set two graphs equal to each other. So say 2x minus 1 equals 1 minus x squared, and see if when we solve them we have real answers. And the ones that do not have real answers will be the ones that do not intersect. But our final answer is E.